Okay, recall that absolute value tells you how far a number is from 0. The absolute value of -4 tells you how far -4 is from 0 on the number line. And -4 is 4 units away from 0. Therefore, the absolute value of -4 is 4. Right? Whenever we're solving inequalities that have absolute values in them, what we want to do, for example, with A here, what we want to do, first of all, is to get all the numbers that do not have absolute value signs around them together on one side of the inequality. To do that, we see here that we need to subtract 3. 3 is being added to this absolute value of x. We have to subtract it, but naturally we'll have to do that on both sides of the inequality, which is what they've done here. Because what you want to end up with is just the absolute value, and then all the numbers without absolute value signs on the other side of the inequality. So here we have 12 minus 3, which gives 9. Once you've done that, then it's possible to solve the inequality. So the way to think about it is how far x is from 0 is 9 units. That's what this is telling us, right? It's telling us that x is 9 units from, or within a range of 9 units from 0. But that could be on either side of the 0. It could be on the positive side or on the negative side, right? We're not sure because this x is within absolute value, the absolute value bars. That means it could be a negative number or a positive number. So to graph it, we'll have to show that from 0, x is within 9 units, both on the right side of the 0, which is the positive side, and on the left side of the 0, within 9 units from 0 on either side. Recall now that whenever we have an absolute value, that number within the absolute value bars in reality could be either positive or negative, right? So it means that when the absolute value of x is less than 9, we can expand that to say that either x itself is less than 9 or minus x is less than 9. So now we have two inequalities that we've taken from this compound inequality. So x is less than 9 is already a solution. We don't have to do anything more to that one. However, when we look at minus x is less than 9, we realize that we need to divide through by -1 on both sides so that we'll find out what x is on its own. Except that since we're dividing through by a negative number, -1, we're actually not allowed to keep this less than sign. We have to flip the sign to a greater than sign because those are the rules of inequalities. So what this means is that once we've divided through by a negative number, -1 in this case, we're now having to switch to greater than. So x is greater than, and then 9 divided by -1 is -9. So now we have two values for x, or a range in which the x values will sit. So x can be greater than -9 or x can be less than 9. So what this is saying is that the x values, if this is 0, if this is -9 and this is +9, the x values are going to fall in between this area. The x values are going to be either 9 units from 0 on the negative side over here, or 9 units from 0 on the positive side. Right? So that's the area on the number line in which the x values will fall. Which is, you see, that's what we have represented here on the graph as well. X is either greater than negative 9, so it's not less than negative 9. Less would be over here. We're not going to consider anything less than negative 9, because anything less than negative 9 is not within 9 units of 0. So x is either greater than negative 9 or less than 9, because anything greater than 9 would still not be within 9 units of 0.